Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good day to you all. Okay, so for today, we going to start with the course introduction for electrical power laboratory. So first thing is you have to make sure that you register for this course. So the code for this course is BNE24601. So make sure you register the correct code, BNE24601, which is electrical power laboratory. So either you register for section 1, section 2, and section 3, section 4, or section 5. Okay, so let me introduce myself. My name is Omar bin Abu Hassan. So for today, we're going to discuss about the course learning outcome, and then the reason why you need to take this course. Why is it important for you as to be electrical engineer? Okay, then we're going to look into the list of lecturer that's going to teach, that going to be involved in your course for either for Tuesday or Wednesday group. Okay, next we're going to look into the course content, and then assessment for this course, what's involved in the assessment involved in your course, and then group arrangement for the lab, and then the last one will be course timeline. Okay, so next course learning, first thing is we look into the course learning outcome. So we have 3 course learning outcome. The first one is to categorize the fundamental of power system and motor control starter component based on the theoretical. So the first part is basically we look into the motor control, the fundamental of motor control, and then the power system itself as well. And then the second part is the to conduct the experiment work on several type of starting system for electrical machine, power system component, and then we look into the behavior of the system, which then you need to do the calculation and the to explain the theoretical part. Okay, so this is the psychomotor. The first part is the cognitive. Marks will be taken based on the cognitive C3, and then the second course learning outcome is psychomotor P3, and then the last course learning outcome CLO3 is to demonstrate the ability to apply the theoretical knowledge on electrical power system. Industrial motor control starter does to work efficiently as an individual and as a member or a leader in solving the relative problem. So on this part, we look into your ability to work in the team, to as well as individually, and then how you solve the problem related to this electrical power system. Right. The next is the importance of this course. So this is the synopsis actually. So most of the industrial application what use many type of electrical machine and drive. So the student should be exposed to the basic concept and on magnetic and electromagnetic circuit DC machine, induction machine, synchronous machine, switch reluctant machine, brushless DC machine, and single phase machine, which will be discussed in other course, but in our course we look into how we set up the system the control system on motor starter. Okay, so that's the first. That's the part that you're going to learn in this course. Right? So why is this significant to your knowledge? Why is this important uh, to be an electrical engineer? So first is to understand the industrial motor control and safety. So the first part is we look into the safety procedure in the lab, uh, and to develop the awareness during the laboratory experimental work. So that's the first part. The second one is to understand the how the electrical machine and drive work. This will cover in like how the system work, how the system start. Okay, the third part is to experience the hands-on on motor starter and control system. So, for example, the first part we're going to look into the direct online motor starter and dole, and then you're going to look into the start data starter, and then you're going to look into the auto trans starter and the forward reverse as well. So this is quite important for you in order um, to learn and understand how the system work. Okay, the fourth part is this knowledge will help you in like industrial automation as well as the programmable logic controller PLC. So this will give you exposure. How then from there you can do the setup for the automation or PLC using the PLC. Okay, the fifth one is application and knowledge industry. So from this lab, actually, it will help you to understand how the industrial system work. Okay, manufacturing and automation, they use conveyor belt, robotic arm, assembly line, etc. So um, so in this course, in this lab, you're going to learn how to set up the system, how to construct the system that usually used in industry. Okay, so the last part is this will give you a career opportunity and engineering roles. So as an electrical engineer, so design and maintenance of motor-driven electrical system, this will give you good fundamental knowledge, as well as for example for automation engineer, maintenance engineer, and also research and development. So you have several options to go into when you learn in this course. Okay, so the next part is the the lecturer involved in this course. So we have two sessions, Tuesday session from 10 a.m. In to 1 p.m. and then on Wednesday we will have 8 a.m. Class until 11 p.m. So for the Tuesday session, we have three lecturer, which is Mr. Shahrizal, T.S. Maizul, and also Mrs. Zurina. So all of them will help you in learning and lab involvement. While on Wednesday, it will include me, T.S. Maizul, and as well as Mr. Shahrizal. Okay, so you have to remember this name for your section as well. Okay, the next part is course content. Okay, so I'm not putting in here, but you can download from lesson plan. So in lesson plan, there will be a list of course content that will be covered in the semester. Okay, the next part is the assessment. So for the assessment, we have 6 category that we're going to take, that we're going to do the assessment. So the first is AutoCAD design. So this is every lab work you need to do the drawing using the AutoCAD. And then at the end of semester as well, the second part is at the end of the semester we're going to do the practical test individually. So this is for the practical test. You're going to do uh, every student will do the practical test in the lab based on what you're doing in the activity in the lab. Okay, so the third part is lab work. We're going the marks based on the board um, uh, assessment, how you do the wiring, how you do the arrangement, how you do the installation for the board based on the assignment that will be given to you. And then the fourth one is you need to do the video as well for the board installation. And then the fifth part is lab work trainer. So this is using the trainer. So actually in this course you will do two type of session. First, you're doing, for example, for the second experiment, you're going to do the direct online starter motor. So you're going to do the one team will do the trainer assembly. And so from that you have to do the report and also the marks will be given for your lab involvement in the fifth part. So for the trainer you will have 35% marks, and then for the board installation you will have 40% of marks. Okay, and then for the practical test 10%, and then for the AutoCAD design, this one you will need to submit the drawing in using the AutoCAD. This one is 50%. Okay, so this is for the assessment. Let's say if you have any problem understanding any of this explanation, just ask in the group WhatsApp. Okay, and then in terms of the group arrangement for the lab, the Tuesday session we will have section 1, section 2, and section 3. So we already set a 13 group, which is every group will have maximum 4 person. So you can choose any group. So that means section 1, section 2, and section 3 can mix together to do on any group. Same with the section 4 and section 5, section 6. So we set 10 group for section 4 to 6 for Wednesday group. So you can mix together as well. Just go into author, go into the group activity, then you can just pick any group you want, as long as the maximum is 4 person for the lab. So based on this group, then we can we will arrange for your lab work. Okay, the last part is course timeline. So from week 1 to week 3 we have course introduction, safety brief, and the lab 1. And then from after that, from week 4 to week 11, this one is face-to-face work. You're going to go into the lab, and we're going to do the lab 2 into lab 5 execution. And then after that, once finish week 11, then from week 12 to week 14 you're going to do the practical test. You're going to do practical test individually. So we will arrange your timetable for this one later on. Okay, so I think that's it for the course introduction. Thank you very much and have a good day.